Welcome back, everyone, to Cranston, Rhode Island. We're here at Bowlero, Cranston, with our champions of the GROGMONSTER Sports NEBA Doubles, presented by GMS Concrete. It is none other than Alex Cavagnaro and Robby Shine. Guys, great bowling. I can't just tell you how much fun it was to watch you, especially Alex dominating with 300 in the semi, then coming back with strike spare next whatever to put it out. So great bowling, guys. And first of all, tell me, Robby, where are you from? We haven't seen you up here much.
No, actually, this is my first NEBA.
Is it really?
First NEBA ever.
One for one.
1 for 1 right now.
So there's another bowler who's 1 for 1 in NEBA. You know what his name is? Mark Roth.
Oh.
He came up and bowled one NEBA, and he won it, and he never bowled again.
Oh, wow.
So congratulations. You're in rare form. You're in good company right now. Well, it's great to see you. Great to have you. You throw it amazing. You've been bowling so well. I know you went front 4 this match, and I think you wanted to make up because you shot a $180 to his 300, so I think you wanted to maybe make up for that a little bit. So great start to the match there.
Yeah, thank you. I really did want to make up after that 180, but, man, 300, that was a big game for us.
Well, you know, Alex, you know, the thing with you is nobody hears the ball hit the lane when you bowl, and it continually amazes me. It's not like you have the super deep knee bend or anything. You're just so silky smooth through the bottom, and you get the ball rolling so well. How did you develop that? What did you do to that was just always your game, and you never?
Yeah, that was just always how I bowled.
Mm-hmm.
Not on purpose.
Well, it's just so fun to watch, you know. And sometimes I watch you loft it because you have to.
Right.
But most of the time,
I struggle at that, but there's times when I, have to do that. And
yeah.
It's not always great to not. It's not always good to lay it down so early, but
right, because sometimes you get early read and things happen. You know, John Wilbur has made a living of lofting it off past the dots, right? He's got 150, 300 games or whatever.
Yeah.
But, so how did you guys find 13 and 14 compared to like the semifinal match? Because we don't use that pair for, I think it's 2 or 3 matches before the final.
Oh, wow.
We try to do that, so usually it's a little bit tighter, a little less play on the championship pair. How did you find that pair compared to the other pairs?
I mean, once I switched to that Ruby IQ, I had the same look on every pair.
Did you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I had left and right with that ball, whereas when I was throwing my Zen earlier, I only had, right. So this ball really just gave me a lot more.
So a lot of people, there's like 0 oil outside of 5 or outside of 4. So you both were able to contain that spark, where when you got it a little bit right, it didn't just just peel off on you. How did you do that? Did you just get behind it and get it rolling forward, or how did you work that dry?
For me, I mean, my bowl roll itself usually blends out the wet dry like that, and I'm pretty good at figuring out what angle and what bowl to throw in order to do that. That's really all I'm looking for all the time. So,
So why the Ruby? Was it? You said the Zen was a little bit more angular.
The Zen was just a little too much. So if I got it a little in, it would, it would go high, or if I missed it, it would plaque. This ball, though, I could hit as hard as I want, and I had, kept pushing down the lane to the spot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Robby, what were you throwing?
So I was going back and forth all day between the Damn Good Verge Pearl and the Purple Hammer.
Okay.
My Damn Good Verge Pearl is kind of weak, pinned down.
Yep.
So I can really get it out to 5, like you said, and it doesn't overhook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it was more of the ball and keeping it through the oil in the front of the lane too.
Yeah.
Once I got it to 5, though, man, the ball peeled every time.
I'll tell you, that was the play, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't go straight up 5 because it hooked immediately,
right.
so you had to use the oil to swing to it.
Right.
But you had to use that oil to get it to bank, and of course, by the time you get down to the last 4 or 8 teams, whatever, everybody knows how to do that.
Yeah.
Just a matter who can blend it out so it doesn't overreact on you.
Right.
Is what you got.
Yeah.
You got to throw it away from you to create hold, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's true.
So where are you from, Robby?
Yonkers, New York.
Oh, Yonkers,
actually.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, great to have you up here.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And Alex, you're in New Jersey, right? You're in Jersey area.
No,
or are you Long Island?
I'm originally from Long Island. I moved up to Westchester almost 4 years ago now. So I bowl at home field with Robby. And,
okay, you guys are great.
He just started bowling the regionals this year too. So I asked him to bowl this week.
Did you bowl Manchester?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this weekend is down south somewhere, right? Maryland? Where is it? Coming up?
There's one at the end of the month in Delaware.
Oh, okay, Delaware.
Delaware,
yeah.
There's a doubles in the middle of the week, and then there's a super regional on the weekend at the same center.
That's
in
right.
Middletown.
That's right. Well, good luck down there. So tell me about the Manchester regional. You led, And then you won. I think it was match play, right? I think you.
It was kind of a staggered eliminator. Did 4 games, then 3 games, and 2 games, and then I did a step ladder with the final 5-4, whatever it was. But yeah, qualifying, I was making jokes on Facebook. It's one of the only tournaments I've ever used one ball for an entire tournament.
No kidding.
I threw a pitch black pretty much every game till the last game.
What was the pattern?
Viper.
Oh, Viper. Okay.
So
okay.
I mean, it's somewhat similar to this. I mean, same idea. You know, you're throwing it that way with I tried to throw urethane here, and I bowled 213, 140 the first 2. So.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So
that's gotta hurt.
I made the move left, and
well, the urethane didn't come off, or
it was just too early or too late, and
so
I was too committed to it, and finally switched.
Yeah, I think you really ran into trouble because we were bowling the second set where you guys didn't re-oil.
Yeah.
So the front of the lane was kind of burnt out for him to use urethane.
Paired
really wasn't worth it.
Pair to pair is too far right.
Yeah.
Some pairs hooked, some pairs didn't.
Well, we have Greg Tack and Tommy Hankey design our patterns. They designed this pattern.
Oh, wow, okay.
And almost every pattern except 1 or 2 for the whole year is more than 30 mils when it's first laid down. So what you're seeing is the 1230 squads are holding up.
Right.
And you saw it started to blend out quite well, actually.
Yeah.
You saw the scores go up. Cut was 200 over, I think, the second block.
Yeah.
And all of the at-larges who thought they were going to make it, except about 2, got knocked out.
Yeah.
So the scores went up. So you're going to see more of that here. So the 1230 squad will definitely, it'll hold up better. Obviously, the track's going to fry and the front's going to go.
Right.
But you should be able to move in and find something.
Yeah, we didn't have to get too deep. So
yeah,
it definitely
that's the
held up.
idea. We don't ever want anybody lofting caps. We don't really, most patterns don't put enough in the front anyway, so we're really trying to load it up a little better and to get it to hold up, better.
Everywhere hooks in our region, so.
Yeah, that's true. It's nice to see a little hold.
Yeah, that is. Well, it's not exactly hold. Were you guys here yesterday? No.
No.
You missed the 13.5 to 1.
Oh, yeah.
We used the house shot. So we only have 3 tournaments this year that were recreational.
Okay.
And on those, we used the house shot just because we want it to be easy, right? That's the point.
Yeah.
And so their house shot here is 13.5 to 1. So Alex shot almost 1,400,
wow.
400 over. So the scores were pretty high. But the scores were actually I was surprised, at how well they scored here and how well people figured it out. Because it was tricky off the corner if you didn't get the roll right, if you didn't get through the dry correctly. You had to use the dryer. It was U.S. Open flat.
Right.
So you had to use it. The question is, try to tame it.
Right. Yeah. No, the scores there were some high scores in match play, especially.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Looking around, sure.
A couple of 500s.
There's a 300 there, and there's a 258. Wow, pretty cool. That's awesome. Well, what's next for you guys? You said Super Regional at the end of the month.
Yeah, next weekend I'm bowling the PBA LBC, I believe.
Oh, that's the one in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee,
okay, yeah.
So I'm going out there for that next weekend, and then pretty much going straight to Delaware after that because we start Wednesday, I believe, the doubles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys bowling together in the double?
I'm bowling with Anthony Pepe.
Oh, good for you.
Me a
wow.
couple months ago, yeah.
Fantastic. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't see Anthony much. He's got. He's either has, or he is just 1 win under the best winning percentage, right?
Really?
Off of Joe Navarro.
So, okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the 2 of them are neck and neck in terms of win percentage, and it's like they win like 1 out of every 7 events they enter.
Yeah, and
it's crazy.
Joey had some crazy stat. What he won like 7 out of 20.
Yeah. Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's nuts. He's won like 7 out of 35.
Yeah.
And we inducted him into the Hall of Fame in just a couple months ago. So
right.
And he brought his family up and everything. It was great to see Joey up here.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people bowling for a long time trying to get their first NEBA title, Robby. So I want to say congratulations. I'll tell you about a guy named Danny Koo. I don't know if you know Danny. He's from the Rhode Island area here.
Okay.
He's been a bridesmaid for many years. Let me tell you, he's dominated we have a non-champs every year. Dominates. Never won. Finally won yesterday with Joe Scianna.
Oh, wow.
On the doubles, right, on the house shot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another guy named Kevin Tebow, who's also from this area, and he's next because he's got, years and years and years of not being able to get a title. And, but these guys are going to win. They're going to win a lot. Mm-hmm. There's a certain randomness to NEBA. It's a one-game match. I mean, here, doubles, it does normalize it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But with singles, one-game match, you never know.
Yeah,
anything can happen. You could hit a pair. You can hit and you got to bowl a lot of them sometimes, to get your due titles,
Mm-hmm.
to get what you get. But that's why with Anthony and Joe, they have such great winning percentages. Those guys are just tough one-on-one.
Absolutely.
So just great players. So anybody you guys want to thank?
Storm, Vise, Compass Sportswear.
Oh, you're doing the Compass thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I like to thank this guy, Alex.
for asking you.
Asking me, yeah. He asked me Wednesday. And
No kidding.
I said, absolutely. I
Well, that's
pass
great.
it up.
You look like you've been here forever, and you throw it great,
Oh,
Robby.
thank you so much.
Congratulations
Thank you.
for your first title. Anybody else? Anybody you want to thank?
I guess
Other than Alex?
my parents, Home Field Bowl. All
This
my
will be on
friends.
YouTube,
Yeah.
so you can
Oh,
show
sweet.
people. So people will see this if you want to.
All right.
So.
Home Field Bowl, Julio for oiling.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm going to say thanks to. I know you guys got to get on the road, get back home. I want to say thanks to Danny, obviously, Justin running the great tournament. Debbie Brogan was here today, and thanks to everybody, the NEBA board, everybody else who helps make NEBA possible, and thanks to Grogmonster Sports, Greg Flamon, great to see that off the ground, and to GMS Decorative Concrete, our sponsor. Please, everybody, come to Keene, June 29th and 30th. Any chance you guys could make that?
What are the dates?
No,
June-
29th and 30th.
Sorry,
that's the
July
Super Region.
29th. I knew that.
July.
July 29th and 30th. There's doubles and there's singles. You guys cannot bowl together in that doubles, but you can defend your title here next year
Okay.
together.
Right. Okay.
Got it.
Otherwise, as title holders, you got to find a non-champ. That's
Okay.
how that works,
That's
right?
fair.
So that's coming up. There's a golf event that Friday, the 28th, and then August 19th and 20th is our 1,000th tournament. This is at
wow.
Callahan's Bowlerama. We got $6,000 added money, free chamois to everybody who comes. We're going to run 2 squads on Saturday. Normally we run for singles. We run a Saturday night squad at 6, then a 9 a.m. and 12:30 squad on Sunday. We're going to run a 2 o'clock squad on Saturday, and we're going to have extra money added to those squads. So. Yeah, so then we'll have a chamois. You'll have $6,000 added money, a really fair shot. It won't be a house shot, but it won't be sport shot either. It'll be scoreable, and hopefully really great turnouts. Because there's nobody that can say they had 1,000 tournaments.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody
That
can say
is-
it.
Yeah.
So
That's
we're really
awesome.
excited,
That
and
is
we
really
hadn't missed a month until COVID. So since 1963,
The longest running
the
organization.
longest running
right?
ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had not missed a month since 1963 before COVID, and
That's
then we were
amazing.
dark for, as everybody was.
Yeah, of course.
And now we haven't missed since, so it's been awesome. So yeah, it's fun tournament to be part of,
Yeah.
and fun to do the live stream with you guys. And congratulations, great champion,
All right.
Alex Cavagnaro. You throw it great, Robby. Congratulations,
Thank you so much.
1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for
See what
1.
happens next time,
I'll be back for
and
sure.
you guys have a real safe ride home. Okay.
All right.
All
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Bruce.
Thank
See you guys.